Welcome everyone to this edition of the Yoga Amazing Video Podcast. I'm Chaz, I'm your host, and welcome back as usual. It's so good to see you again. Let's get right into this email. And I love the email. Keep them coming, please do. And this one comes in from Andrew, and he says, Chaz, what a great thing you're doing. I love it. Keep it up. Here's his request. Can you do yoga for the feet? And of course we can, because not only do we need to get a great foundation in our yoga practice, we need to make sure we have a great foundation as we walk through our lives every day. I tell you, if your feet hurt, your body hurts. If your feet are tired, you're tired. So we're going to do a series of poses that are going to open up our feet. Everybody, take off your shoes. Let everybody see your naked feet. Liberate yourself in this podcast and let your foot be free. Hallelujah, brothers and sisters. Okay? Have fun, okay? Remember, this is yoga. So thank you, Andrew, for your request, because this is something that we're all going to benefit from. Remember, these are your ideas, and we all get to reap the same rewards that Andrew's going to get here. So thank you, Andrew. And remember, if you'd like to be a part of this podcast, it's real easy. Send me an email, chaz@yogamazing.com, and if I use it, I will create a podcast for you and for everyone so that we can become healthier and happier individuals. And also, please visit yogamazing.com. If you're new, I know there's a lot of new people out there. Check it out. And remember, as we go through the class, to breathe, relax, and have fun in this edition of the Yoga Amazing Video Podcast. Open your knees and drop your stomach and chest through into child's pose. Just relaxing in here. Deepen the breath. I always start the class here because it enables you to relax and to focus and to allow you to become completely open to the breath and to maintain your focus through the breath as we go through the class. Remember, the breath is like a cascading waterfall. It never changes. The tempo is always the same. The poses may become easy or hard, but the breath is consistent, never changing. So for these next few moments, just allow yourself to breathe and to become connected with the breath as we move forward into the class, to become completely present as we allow ourselves to open and change through our yoga practice. And from here, let's slowly bring ourselves up to sitting on our heels in hero pose, Virasana. Now, open up your heels, drop your bottom through slightly. Take your hands to your leg and just sit here with a nice straight spine. Remember, no slouching. Remember to lift up. From here up, we lengthen and we root. Drop your bottom between your heels, and you're getting the stretch on the top of the foot. And for some people, this could be very painful. There's been people who've come to my class and who've tried to do this, and I see the pain in their face. So just breathe and just allow your body to open. A great pose to stretch the top of the feet, but it's also a good pose to do if your legs are a little restless before you go to bed at night. And from here, let's take our hands forward. And of course, an excellent pose for the feet is none other than downward facing dog. So come up on your tiptoes, bend your knees, push back, and sink it in here. Now remember to flatten your palms, spread your fingers, roll the shoulder blades away from you, draw the navel in, tilt the tailbone up, deepen the breath, and walk your heels up and down nice and slow. Just enable your body to open on a very slow rhythm. And I always say, if your heels don't touch the floor, it's no big deal. Just let your body open up on its own time frame. Keep your breath deep and just hang out here with it, everybody. And then drop to your knees. Keep your toes tucked into the mat. And then you're going to sit on your heels with your toes crunched. Now for some people, I know this is going to be, I've had people that I've worked with and it's a very painful issue for them. And they're like, why are we doing this? I'm like, because you want to awaken your feet, because you're getting it into your toes and you're getting the stretch on the foot as well. And my mother actually had to have a few of her toes completely replaced because the bones just disintegrated. Why was that? Because lack of blood flow. So by doing a posture, a pose like this, it's going to enable us to allow our feet to open. Now, do I feel this? Is it a pleasurable experience? No, but it's I know what it's going to do. But I just breathe through it. I am, they're not tremendously tight, but I can still feel it. And I just allow myself to breathe and open and just to be completely present, okay? And again, let's slowly release, and we take it back into our friendly neighborhood down dog. Again, let's sink it in, come up on the tiptoes, bend the knees, push back, and root it in. Flatten the palms, spread the fingers, roll the shoulder blades apart from each other as the elbows roll in towards each other. Long neck, tailbone up, heels root down, sink it in, everyone, deep in the breath. And then from here, I want you to walk your feet to the edge of your mat. Stick out your bottom way back there, and then you're going to squat, okay? Now, open your feet to the width of your mat, okay, all the way to the edge. Now, a lot of times I've had people in my class, their feet splay out. Work on getting the feet as straight as possible, and if they still splay, and you might be up on your toes, just go where you can go for now, okay? Everybody's in a different space. Just honor where you are. And as you're doing this, push your arms to your legs in your arms, and think of a turtle sticking its head out of the shell. Don't slump, don't slouch, okay? And place your fingertips on the mat and bring it up vertebrae by vertebrae. Arms into the air, hands to the chest. From here, we're going to be working on Tadasana, the mountain pose. So for now, just take a few moments here and breathe, hands to the chest. From here, let's bring our hands to the side, fingers pointing down, opening your feet up just slightly. Now what we're going to do is we're going to become very aware of our whole body and the alignment of our body through our feet. So from here, I want you to lift your toes, spread your toes, and root your toes. Now make sure you're not putting too much weight in the inner heel, the outer heel, the big toe, the little toe. Make sure that you feel as though you're rooting down evenly into the floor. Think of an elevator going down. Goes down evenly. It doesn't go down jerky. It goes down smooth. So that's what you want. You want to make sure your feet, the foundation is firm, that you're not pushing to the outside or going to the inside. Make sure that you're firmly rooted and evenly. Spread your toes and root down. Now from here, arms to your side, fingers pointing down. Activate your calves. Squeeze, hug the muscles to the bone, and then tuck, squeeze into the thighs. If I can get that out. Squeeze into the thighs. Now tuck the tailbone under. Draw the navel in. So what you're going to be doing is, I'll put this, tuck it in so you can see a little bit, is you want to make sure if your stomach's out, you want to tuck under a little bit, okay? So from here, again, activate the calves, squeeze the thighs, draw the kneecaps up, squeeze and tuck the tailbone under, draw the navel in, extend through the crown of the head, but your fingertips are working down towards the floor. Deepen your breath. Your whole body should be active. There should be nothing in this posture that's lazy. You're not doing this. Your whole body is completely live. You're completely aware. Deepen your breath. Feet firmly grounded. Feel, close your eyes. Feel the awareness of your body, where you are. Again, your whole body should be active. You should be alive in this posture. Posture is strong. It's silent, but it's strong. It's impenetrable. If you want to move a mountain, you can move it through your yoga posture right here. And then let's slowly release. Let's open up our feet. A good 4 feet apart. We're going to be doing some standing series here. Because in standing, it's all based upon alignment, and our feet are a very important part of that. So the first posture we're going to do is Warrior Two. So heel to heel alignment, heel to arch, depending upon where you are. Bring the arms up, big inhale. And as you exhale, bend your right knee over the right ankle. Make sure you tuck. Okay, tuck the tailbone under, 2 sheets of glass, tuck it in. Now remember, on that back foot, don't cup it to where the foot comes up off the floor. Firmly ground in evenly through the back foot. Now the front foot, make sure you're not squeezing into the mat with your toes. Spread your toes and firmly grounding in evenly through both feet as you extend from the hips up, as you root from the hips down. Keeping the arms up, come back to the center. Inhale. Exhale, rotate. And again, tuck it in, 2 sheets of glass. Firmly grounding in the back foot evenly, making sure that you don't squeeze into that mat with the toes. Spread the toes and root evenly as you gaze forward. Deepen your breath. Soften the gaze. And slowly bring it back to the center. Hands on the hips, big inhale, lift into the heart. And as you exhale, hinge from the hips, go halfway down. Lift your toes and spread your toes and root your toes evenly and just go halfway down. Pretty much you can do any posture in the standing pose position outside of what I'm doing, because you have to bring complete awareness to your balancing with your feet. So I'll be doing a handful, but if you want to add some more to it, feel more than welcome. Remember the front of the legs drawing up, spiral and spread inward, feet rooted evenly onto the mat. And bring it up. Wiggle your feet together. And bring it back into Tadasana, the mountain pose. Now from here, let's get right into the tree pose, Vrikshasana. Very important posture because it's all about balance, using your feet to maintain. So let's bring our foot, I'm going to take my right foot and left in the thigh. I know we're opposite, so whichever foot you want to do. Bring it all the way up, tuck the tailbone. So again, I get a nice straight area. Now your knee may be sticking out like this. If your hips aren't open enough, do the best you can. Now bring the hands to the chest. Now you want to make sure that that leg, that foot that's on the floor, firmly grounding in evenly, and then hug the muscles to the leg, gaze forward, deepen the breath. This whole posture is about balance, it's about focus, it's about strengthening our feet, and it's about using our feet to keep us in the posture properly. Full awareness, everyone. Breathe and awake. And slowly release. Let's do the other side. Just shift it up, take it in. And again, the same thing, making sure that you tuck under so that your knee goes more to the side, but depending upon where you are with your hips, just go where you can go. And again, that firm foundation in the foot and the floor. Lift and spread, get the foundation, and then hug the muscles to the leg, gaze forward, deepen the breath. From the hips down, we root. From the hips up, we lengthen through the crown of the head. Feel like someone's pulling a thread through the crown of the head, getting extension in the spine. No slouching. And then slowly release. Bring it back to Tadasana, mountain pose, with hands in the chest. And let's slowly release. And again, open up your feet fairly wide, hips width, the width of your mat, and we're just going to drop it straight down into another squat. And from here, take your fingertips to the floor, get your balance, and just drop it down to the floor into Baddha Konasana, the cobbler butterfly pose. Pull your feet in as close to the ground as you can. Take your hands around the feet, take the thumbs to the middle of the feet, and then peel the feet apart as if you're peeling open a book. Okay? So you want to make sure that your little toes all the way down to the heel touches. So you're spreading the toes, deep in the breath. Long spine, so squeeze into the root, the Mula Bandha. So from the hips down, we root, from the hips up, we lengthen. Deepen your breath, everyone. And from here, let's grab our big toes for Upavishta Konasana, upward leg spread. So we're going to grab our big toes, and then we're going to just bring it up like this. Now, if you have problems and you're rounding and slouching, I'll turn sideways so you can see. So if you're slouching, you can bend your knees and work on straight. Remember, we want to get the legs, our spine straight, and then we want to lift up and out. So deepen the breath, pull on the toes. Soften the gaze and the breath forward. And then slowly release, and then lie on your back. We're going into the resting pose. So from here, lay on your back. Arms to your side. Actually, bring your legs in, squeeze your legs in, give yourself a great big hug first. Rock and roll side to side. Take your feet, nice good stretch here on the feet because you're going to pull down for the bug pose. Push down, and see if you can push in the toes a little bit more, get a deeper stretch on the feet today. And then squeeze your legs in, big hug, rock and roll side to side. Arms to a T, and then legs to your right, look to the left. Back to the center, inhale. Exhale to the left, look to the right. Bring it back to the center, squeeze your legs in, big hug, rock and roll side to side. And from here, take your arms to your side, palms open, and then completely relax. Everyone take a great big inhale through the nose, and then let it out through the mouth. Inhale, and exhale. One more, inhale, and exhale. Now rest. Give yourself these next few minutes to just completely allow yourself to dissolve, to allow your body the freedom it deserves to open and change, to allow you to find your own foundation, to allow you to find your own foundation through your feet, not only through yoga, but in your daily lives. Just relax and enjoy. Take the peace and the strength and share it. Namaste.